Welcome to another episode of It's Not What You Think. In this episode, we're going to explore whistling. Whistling in music. Does it appear a lot? It appears more than I actually thought. Do you know how to whistle? I could whistle the puckered way. Have you ever seen people give you that straight smile whistle and then they whistle in between their teeth? I can't do that one. I used to do the New York taxi driver's whistle. You know, when you call it a New York taxi and you have your hands like this and you put that in your mouth. I used to be able to do that. I mean, all the way up until like 2 years ago. And I noticed all of a sudden one day I can't do it anymore. I don't understand why. I'm not going to demonstrate because I'll just spit all over the place. And I tried switching hands, thinking, well, maybe I need to switch to the other hand. Nah, I lost it. I don't know why. I'm not a professional whistler, but there are professional whistlers. Like Fred Lowry. He's a blind professional whistler. And he's going to do some incredible whistling. I almost put in the word listening in that spot. Whistling, so listening to some whistling from Fred Lowry. That was called The High and the Mighty. And that song reached number 9 on the Billboard charts in 1954. Now, if you're not convinced that he's a professional whistler, he also does the William Tell Overture, and I think it demonstrates his ability as being high caliber and not just a casual whistler. There, I did it. I switched to listener whistler. Now, before you think, oh, there's probably only one professional whistler that we stumbled across. No, there's more than one. Ronnie Rinaldi is a British music hall singer, and he's also a professional whistler.
If I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing. I'd follow the ship that my true love sails in, and in the top rigging I'd there build my nest, and pillow my head on her lily white breast.
That song was called If I Were a Blackbird, and in 1950 it reached the British top 20. So these aren't necessarily odd. Well, they are oddities, but they're oddities that have reached some fame. Now, let's move over to some popular music. And, you know, we did an episode not too long ago, and Peter Gabriel and David Bowie were in the foreground. And those guys are just superior artists who really leap outside of the box. They really put themselves outside of their own comfort zone and encourage you to do so as well. And guess what? When it comes to whistling and music, we have Peter Gabriel and David Bowie again.
Except for Lynn you, dressing up in costumes, playing silly games, hiding out in treetops, shouting out rude names. Whistling tunes, we hide in the dunes by the seaside. Whistling tunes, we're kissing baboons in the jungle. It's a knockout. If looks could kill, they probably will. In games without frontiers, war without tears. If looks could kill, they probably will. In games without frontiers, war without tears. Games without frontiers, war without tears.
favorite songs is by The Seekers, Georgie Girl. Yeah, believe it or not, that is one of my favorite songs. I love it. It was released in 1966, way before I was born, and it features some whistling. I guess that's all I have to say, huh? Yeah, that's all I have to say. Oh, no, that's what I really wanted to mention. That, did you know that it's the soundtrack to a movie? And guess what the movie is called? Georgie Girl. I would have never known, because to me the song just lifted itself above the film, and I don't even know what the film's about. I didn't even know there was a film until I researched the song. Still stands as one of my favorite songs.
Hey there, Georgie girl, swinging down the street so fancy-free. Nobody you meet could ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Someone you could be. Life is a reality, you can't always run away. Don't be so scared of changing and rearranging yourself. It's time for jumping down from the shelf a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Hey there, Georgie Wake girl. Up, Georgie girl. Hey there, Georgie girl. Georgie girl. Hey there, Georgie Wake girl. Up, Georgie girl. Hey there, Georgie girl. Georgie girl.
Now, if we're doing an episode on whistling, there's one song that you absolutely cannot ignore. It's a theme song to an old black and white television show. Can you guess what it is before I play it? Because I'm sure you know it. It's classic, and I might as well do a little bit of a montage. Let's see how many of these you know.
queen of Corona. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Will be few.
Goodbye, stranger. It's midnight. Hope you find a paradise. Slight feet up the street, bend your back, shift your arm, then you pull it back. Like it's hard to know. So strike a pose on a Cadillac.
I couldn't care less about the dues you say I got. Tomorrow I'll pay the dues for dropping my low. A pie in the face for being a sleepy bulldog. And you can be sure that if you're feeling right.
Now I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide Sitting on the dock of the bay, I'm wasting time.
Moving over to the funny, how about some Monty Python? Do you remember this one?
Some things in life are bad, they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. You give it a try. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps, just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Well, life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow.
And we'll end this episode with Smash Mouth. Remember All Star? All Star's got to be one of the coolest songs. I mean, from a music therapy point of view, it really lifts the spirits. The lyrics are just full of imagery that raise your mood. It's such a tremendous song. Hope you like it. Hope you like this episode. And stay tuned in next week. We got something special happening next week.
You're a rock star, get the show on, get paid.